Hi guys, welcome back to the Old World Tarot. I'm just doing another impromptu live read. I'm going to be pulling a few cards for you, and then I'll be clarifying each of them. And then I'll be pulling an oracle deck for you, just so that it'll give you a little bit more clarification. So I'll put a couple of cards. Okay. Let me see. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing really well. I hope you're having a beautiful Saturday night. I'm sure you guys are out somewhere. If you're not, that's cool. I'm not either. I'm at home. So it's all good. Let me just give this a bunch of more shuffles and shuffle it a different way. So for those of you who are joining me for the first time, thank you so much for being here. What I do is I typically draw 3 cards and then I clarify each of them for you. And for those of you who are joining me again, thank you so much for all of your support. I love you guys so much. You've built this beautiful community for me, and I appreciate all of you just so much. And I do want to remind you that this is going to be a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. So if it doesn't, just check your other placements in your chart. Check your Venus, check your moon, check your rising, because your messages could be there as well. Okay, so let's see what is happening for you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to comment, say hi if you want to. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're eating. Let me know what you're reading. I'm always interested in that stuff. I love meeting you guys. I think you're so incredibly amazing. And I know you're situated in all parts of the world, which is super cool. And yeah, just let me know. And I just had a million cards fly out of my hands. Just one second. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Okay. So this is for October 2021. This is a love reading. Okay, let's see. So you get the 8 of Cups, the World, and the 7 of Cups. Now, I do have 2 ending cards here. It does look like a cycle did end for you. If this is a person that is romantically attached to you, I see that there is some kind of a cycle that ended. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a negative thing. It could actually be just a transformation of it, something into a very positive place in order to achieve the goals, reach all of the goals, hit all of those check marks on the box in order to get where you want to get to in your life. I do see that whatever was happening previous to that, there was a lot of emotional unfulfillment, I should say. The 8 of Cups does represent a person who is just wanting to walk away from old situations, old, or not old, but past problems, past conflicts, past unfulfillment that just doesn't work for your life anymore. And I think that that's necessary for a lot of people sometimes to really hit all of their goals. The 7 of Cups is here. It does talk a lot about choices in your life. You may have a lot of choices in regards to people to date, possibly. It could be a water sign. It doesn't have to be, of course. It's just an energy that people can embody at this moment. But you're unsure of where to go. If this is a relationship that ended, you are now in the playing field, for the lack of a better word, and you have a lot of people to pick from. You have a lot of choices to pick from. You have a lot of messages, a lot of DMs, a lot of emails in an inbox, a lot of phone calls and voicemails to pick up that are very overwhelming to you. And I see that you are very much wanting to choose the right cup. Um, so that can be a very confusing, very complicated state. I can definitely see that. It's very scary. It's very, very scary. I do see also that, you, even though you were feeling unfulfilled, you're just wanting to come to a resolution, maybe just with yourself or maybe with your person as well. Wanting to walk towards that horizon and have that new beginning, have the new morning begin in order to start your life on the right foot again. So let's clarify the Eight of Cups for you. Oh my gosh, these cards are flying out of the deck. Let's see. Eight of Cups. Let's move that. Okay, so for the Eight of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like a relationship definitely did end. I feel as though it has been a very stressful situation for you. It was very, in regards to the Six of Swords, you're wanting to move from this choppy water to something very calm, something more harmonious in your life. And it's been a very difficult, very lonesome, very lonely, isolating place that you feel like you are in at the moment. It's caused you a lot of stress where it's almost fatigued you, in a lot of ways. You feel wounded in some aspects of your life. You feel just tired. You feel fatigued. You feel like you need to take a vacation, like you need to go away and just get away from everything and travel on your own. You can see this woman is on this little boat by herself, wanting to move on by herself. And with that, wanting to find an equilibrium with the Six of Pentacles being here. You're trying to rebalance your life. You're trying to find balance, not just in your own life, but find balance in life in general. The people around you, because the people around you will affect your environment. So, oh, sorry, that was the beep from a car. You're trying to find balance around you, and it's important that the people who surround you are balanced as well, are harmonious in your life as well, in order to achieve that and in order to stay in that energy, balanced energy. I do want to say at the bottom of the deck, after clarifying the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords is here. So there may have been a lot of conflict, a lot of conflicting situations with potentially a person, or many people. Five could be significant to you. The number five, maybe the month of May, maybe 5 days ago, 5 weeks ago, 5 months ago, 5 years ago. It could be the 5th of the month. So five, I don't know how that is going to resonate for somebody, but it does. It will resonate for somebody. I do want to say that whatever this Five of Swords is, this is coming from, and this is including you. This is coming from a very egotistical place. Whatever the conflict was, the both of you, if it involved two people, or if it involved that five, that number five, there was a lot of ego-based conflict. There was a lot of people in this mix, or yourself, if it's just talking about yourself and your person, where you wanted to be right rather than do the right thing. This is a very destructive energy in the tarot deck. This is a very self-sabotaging energy in the tarot deck. So, and I do want to say, whoever's energy this is something that you need to set aside and not live here, not stay in this headspace, as this is not a constructive place to be. This is not a constructive place to propel yourself in the right direction in your life in order to achieve the things that you want to achieve that equilibrium that you are longing for, that you are searching for. It won't be there. It won't be there because it's impossible to find an equilibrium and that harmony in a place of ego. Harmony is always going to be associated with the yin and the yang. There's two. There has to be two in order to be to have a balance. So ego needs to be set aside. I do want to say also, underneath this Five of Swords is the Tower card. So there is, or there is going to be, I should say, or there already was some kind of a tower moment that is happening in your life. Something that is very scary, actually, for you. Something that will transform your life in an incredible way, where it's going to be very hard. It's going to be a difficult time for you in the month of October to find that balance again, to find that stable ground. As this card is a very transformative card, yes, there is positive things that come of the tarot, but when it is happening, it's a very, very stressful, even dangerous place to be in. I don't know why I'm using that word, but I felt like I needed to say that. The Tower card could represent a lot of transformation, heavy transformation. So let's clarify the World card. So whatever this ending was or is in your life, there could be a Taurus associated in the mix, very possible with the Hierophant being here. It doesn't have to be, though. This is just an energy, of course, that people can embody in the moment. But I do want to say that it does represent belief systems. It represents the belief system typically of a home, of a family, of the structure of the home, the security of the home. And there will be a lot of, how do I say this? Or not that there will be, but there already has been conversation, back and forth conversation that will be talking about this massive change, this ending, whatever this is. There's another ending card here, another cycle ending here with the Ten of Wands. This does feel, whatever this cycle is that ended, if this is a relationship, a romantic relationship in your life, it does feel like you have been not just carrying your own burdens, but carrying other people's burdens as well. I do want to say, though, that typically in the traditional tarot, this person is carrying all of those 10 wands uphill. And in this tarot, which is the Light Seer's Tarot, she is coming down the hill. She's coming down the mountain. She is making her way down, and coming down a mountain is always going to be easier, and it is going to be faster. It's going to be coming from experience. And that's how I read this card. This card is, yes, she is carrying a lot of shit with her, a lot of problems. I can see that. But it is the end of a cycle. It's the end of that continuous, vicious cycle, I should say, of dealing with everybody's shit, not just your own. A very experienced person, I should say. And I have to remind you that it's crazy. There's actually 4 ending cards here. The 8 of Cups, which I already clarified, the World, 10 of Wands, and the Death card. So something is definitely ending in your life. I don't know who this is for. It could be for many of you, but this is specific to somebody. October, since the beginning of October, so 2 weeks ago, there has been a lot of turmoil in the world. There has been a lot of aspects unfolding in a lot of government systems and things like that, belief systems. So it could be also reflecting on that. Energy can be picked up from anywhere because it is fluid. So I do want to remind you of that as well. But going back to the relationship aspect, there's definitely an ending to something that will that had to do with a belief system in your life. Not really knowing how to navigate that, not really knowing how to come out of it in a positive way and in a beautiful place. And it's been very, very hard for you. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups for you. I do offer personal readings, just reading your comments. You can find me at, first of all, you can find me on Instagram at the Old World Tarot. I'm there. You can just follow me there, and I do a lot of updates there. I do daily card pulls for the general public. And you can also find me for personal readings at the oldworldtarot@gmail.com. And I have a little blurb that I'll send you, a little bit of a little information so you understand how I go about doing that. For personal readings, I'm not going to do a live like this. I typically will pre-record it and I'll send it to you. So if that answers any questions. And the link is actually in the description box for that email for the person who's asking. Okay, let's clarify the 7 of Cups. So for the 7 of Cups, you get the Star, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Swords. Now, whatever this confusion is that is happening for you at the moment in this relationship that you're experiencing, this ending that you're experiencing, this person was and possibly still is your wish fulfillment. It's your person that you did want to spend the rest of your life with. It's your person. It's your dream come true. Your knight in shining armor, I should say. At the bottom of the deck, before I clarify the other ones, the 10 of Pentacles is here. So I can see that you were looking for this commitment with this person. You were wanting to have, this stable foundation. You wanted to build this abundant life with this person where you have that equal partner. The love is 100% there. You have the family, you have the children, you have this cute little dog growing the family, and all of this abundance that surrounds you. This is a beautiful card, and it's a beautiful wish to have, which I see that. If you are starting new and you're dating new, that's your wish. You don't really want to date all that much. You just want to kind of get to the point. I can see that. And you're hoping that it's going to be super easy for you. I do want to say, though, with the Temperance card being here, it's typically the universe just communicating to you that don't force things. Don't try to propel your life. Maybe that's not the right way to say it, but don't try to just force your life into a box that it doesn't fit. You know, the old saying goes, where you can't fit a peg in a square box. It's not possible. You have to be able to have wiggle room. You have to be able to adapt. You have to take that sandpaper or whatever it is and, you know, shave those corners off in order to create that circle. Things take time, is what I'm trying to say. If it's not happening now with your person, if there are all of these struggles, if you still are with this person, it doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. It means that people need to evolve. They need to help themselves transform into a place in their life where they will have the ability to adapt and to compromise. Compromise is everything, guys, in relationships. Remember that. You can't have everything. Again, there's a yin and a yang to everything in life, especially in love relationships. And this equilibrium is possible to have if you adapt, and kind of feel things through properly. So the universe is reminding you that, maybe right now is not the right time, but the right time will come. It's just a matter of time. And the universe, with the Temperance card being here, is actually, I feel like, this wish that you did make, this wish that you wanted, that you've been thinking about for, it feels like, a really, really long time. They have heard you. They've heard that wish. They've heard those prayers, and they are currently concocting this beautiful gift to you that will be exactly for you and nobody else. And it's just a matter of time for that to happen. And time is kind of the theme here, I can say. The Ace of Swords is also talking about information that you will receive in this time, in this dating field. If you are dating again, or with all of these options that you are trying, you could possibly be trying to reconcile with your person, this person that you love. You could be looking at different options, like seeing a therapist, seeing a couples counselor, reading some books, or taking a seminar even, or talking to a very close friend or family member in order to achieve those things. So it's knowledge. You are going to gain some kind of a knowledge in order to have these things, and in order to achieve this abundant life that you are seeking. I'm just going to give an overall, I want to see what happens, like an overall outcome, or potential outcome, I should say. I just dropped some cards again. These cards are jumping out. Okay, hold on. Let's do that again. Okay. So you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So you could be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be. So Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Or this could just be you really wanting to find that stability in your life with whoever that is. You are taking the time, as this is an overall outcome, that, or a potential outcome that could happen. I see that you are going to propel yourself to find those answers, to even aggressively approach them, because maybe you feel like, again, you're on a clock. Maybe you feel like the clock is ticking for whatever reason, and you're trying to elevate your understanding and elevate your your life into a place of understanding yourself better in order to find that right person. Maybe that's exactly what it is, elevating yourself to a higher placement with your higher self in order to have a better understanding, which is the Ace of Swords, of yourself and what you need, what you require in this world, what you require in a relationship and from a partner. Okay, so I want to actually pull an oracle card for you. This is the most amazing oracle deck that I use. I love this so much. It's by Denise Lynn, and it's called the Native Spirit Oracle Cards. This is actually the guidebook. Don't mind my cut thumb here. Just cutting lemons. It has all of the little definitions of all of the cards and what they mean, and it's just so beautifully written. I love this deck. I highly, highly, highly recommend this deck. So let's pull a card. Okay. So you get Thunder Drum. That's a beautiful card. Let's read the definition and see what's going on. Thunder Drum. Okay. So the card meaning: stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Hold on, I just have to interrupt that. What did I just say? You have to be assertive. You are going to be assertive in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So how funny is that? Stand up and be counted. Be assertive. Don't be shy about sharing your gifts and letting the world know about your value. Declare with authority, this is who I am, and this is what I stand for. Make a stand for others less fortunate, and take risks. Walk in rhythm to the beat of your own drum. This is not the time to step back or step aside. Your native spirit wants you to know, throughout the world, Indigenous people have called spirit through drumming. Drumming is used and was used to activate one's fighting spirit before battle, as well as for joyous celebrations and sacred ceremonies. It was also used for healing rituals. In every case, the drum beat was used to open spiritual realms. A thunder drum calls the thunder beings from the sky, and they arrive with passion and incredible vitality. Drawing this card means that it is time to step into your passion, make a stand in your life for what truly matters to you. The journey. So I do want to say this amazing oracle deck, it gives you advice at the end of the card in order to achieve what it's recommending. So it says, the journey. A powerful way to activate your life force is to drum on your chest lightly with closed fist. It's especially powerful with closed fist, or sorry. It's especially powerful if you do a two beat similar to the sound of a beating heart, which is the most prominent sound for humans. This rhythm is grounding and activates your strength. And that's the card. What a beautiful card and what a beautiful message. Again, that's by Denise Lynn, and it's called the Native Spirit Oracle Cards. And they look like this. Sorry if there's a reflection. So guys, that is my random reading for you for October. I'm really glad that you stayed with me. I know this is a really long one. Thank you so much if you did. Yes, you can book. You can totally book with me. The description box has all of the information below. If you wanted to book, you can just email me and I send you all of the necessary information to do that. For those of you who want to share or like or subscribe, I appreciate that so much. It really helps me grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for doing that. Please also comment if you like, comment below. Let me know if there's anything that you would like to see for the next read. And I will continue. I just recorded the next set of October readings, the pre-recorded ones for all of you, which I'm still in the process of editing, and they will be out soon. So yeah, check back when they're ready. And what else can I say? You can check me out on Instagram. I'm the Old World Tarot, and I do upload every day, or almost every day, I should say, daily reads where I do just a quick poll for people who are going about their day. You can read them over coffee on a lunch break or something, and I love that. And I think that's it. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are safe. And I will see you next time. All my love.